My name is Dealiner Shook. I am the information collector. The EPA has announced a war. My name is Dealiner Shook, and I am the information collector. Potential spaceport in Michigan. Send my condolences to the people of Kuwait. My name is Dealiner Shook, and I am the information collector. Today, I'm coming to you from downtown Canton, North Carolina, where they're all ready for Christmas. I'm in front of Southern Porch Restaurant, which says they are open for business Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 8. And it's written in chalk, so it's probably current. Producer Merle is with us again this week. Downtown Canton, it's an amazing place. There's a lot of things happening here. There is so much opportunity. I'm a big fan. They also have a very nice library. Before I begin the broadcast, I just want to mention that you should stay tuned for changes. I have been in discussion with some people about changes to the broadcast, and I think I can say now that the beginning of the year we'll probably see some changes to the broadcast. This week's broadcast is brought to you by my ebook, The Spy Day Trip, The Spy Who Came In From the Rain. This ebook is interesting because of the details I put in it. For example, on this particular operation, the operative drives a tan Caprice Classic. Now the reason, and I explained this in the book, the reason it's a tan Caprice Classic is Caprice Classics were a classic government issue vehicle, and tan is the most common security color. Men in Black is for intimidation, not for blending in. Tan is the color they use to blend in. Therefore, if my operative was sitting in an alleyway and a security officer went by, the fact they were in a Caprice Classic that was tan would have induce the officer to make another turn around the block or not give it a second glance at that moment. And it's the little details like that give the book its flavor. You can read 11% of it online for free. Beginning this week's private intelligence briefing, the Afghan president addressed 22 Afghan National Army brigade commanders in a video teleconference. He encouraged them in what they were doing, saying that they were laying the groundwork for security for the next 6 generations. He said they were placing a priority on the security of highways and borders. He encouraged them to increase communications with non-commissioned officers. Now, in the American military system, non-commissioned officers consist of sergeants in the Army, lance corporals in the Marine Corps, and petty officers in the Navy and Coast Guard. In the United Kingdom, the government warned of bird flu outbreaks. In November and December, there have been 9 bird flu outbreaks. All birds must now be kept indoors. In fact, a month ago, they already established avian influenza protection zones. The efforts they're taking consist of advanced cleaning measures. They consist of limiting visitors, and they're going to have people change clothes when they go into and out of the facilities. Deutsche Telekom this week issued a press release written by corporate blogger Marion Kessing. This article discussed the rate of broadband expansion. They're going to expand fiber optic access to all German households by 2030. Already, 2/3 of Germans use 5G via telecom networks. They hope to reach 99% population coverage by 2025. They've put up 45,000 antennas, and especially relevant right now, they hope to allow the possibility of home offices everywhere in Germany. In 2020, 600,000 households were connected that year to fiber optic networks, as opposed to 270,000 connections that were established in 2019. From 2021 onward, from next year moving forward, they plan 2 million connections a year. They have 13,000 employees in their new fiber optic cable and connection factories. Ms. Kessing's article highlighted their Speedport Smart 4 Plus fiber optic connector. It's a fiber optic modem that connects directly into a fiber optic cable. They mentioned their 5G advancements. This allows expansion into the high-reach 2.1 gigahertz frequency, which is for rural areas. For more urban areas, they use the 3.6 gigahertz bandwidth frequency. And finally, they mentioned the 5G network at Bonn's University Hospital. And basically what this is doing is taking, when radiology and imaging do their scans of the patients, they can use a secure mobile radio network to transfer it immediately to the doctors that are seeing the patients. In England, Oxford University announced Thursday that their researchers would lead a network to support freedom of religion around the world. The Freedom of Religion and Belief Leadership Network is partly funded by the British government and is a response to what they call the greatest pressure on religious freedom at any time since 1945. And this is significant considering this is coming from Oxford University, which has not been considered an extremely religious organization for quite some time. So this is not Liberty University saying this. And unfortunately, it is a sign of the times. And I am in front of the Canton Wildflower Blue Bakery. This is worth mentioning because the Wildflower Blue Bakery owner has a location in Waynesville in a historic rock building. And I actually did an article about it on my travel blog. So I'd love to tell you all more about that. Amazing location, amazing story, amazing person, but I don't have time, so I'll share the link with you. On Thursday, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo was on Tony Perkins' Washington Watch. He discussed Chinese Communist Party infiltration of and exploitation of U.S. university research. He cited the Chinese oppression in Tibet, in Mongolia, and of their Uyghur minority. Perkins pointed out that Mike Pompeo, in addition to being the former CIA director, is also a West Point graduate. Pompeo also pointed out the treatment of Christians in Nigeria, which has recently been designated a country of particular concern. My name is Delanaire Shook, and I am the information collector. And from Canton, North Carolina, I bid you a Merry Christmas. God willing, next week I'll come back with more private intelligence that you need to know.